Hello, my name is Vasco and I am the creative director for VX2 magazine. Alright, and if you're watching this video, I assume you're here because you want to learn how to submit to VX2 magazine, and that's what we're going to talk about here today. So you can get published here as well. Alright, so here you are, here I am. Let's talk submissions. We need 3 things from you in order to get published in the magazine. 1, we need the photos, that's kind of obvious. Number 2, we need a copyright release signed by the photographer who shot the photos or whoever is the copyright holder of the photos being submitted. And 3, we need a model artist release signed by the model or models in the photos. So it's pretty simple, just 3 things, that's all we need. And I'm going to talk about them in a little more detail. Okay, so let's talk photos. First of all, it doesn't matter to me what you shoot the photos with. You could shoot with a high-end camera, you could shoot with an entry-level camera, you could shoot with your iPhone, you could shoot with a Polaroid, it doesn't matter. The quality of the photos is not really important to me. What's important to me is the creativity. I want to see that the photos are creative, I want to see a story develop, I want to see some sort of character in the model, I want to see that there's some thought put into the photos and it's not just some snapshots of some girl who looks hot. I want to see some creativity. So the quality of the photo doesn't matter, it's all about the creativity. In terms of submitting to the magazine, we need 6 to 12 photos from your photo set. Preferably high resolution 300 DPI, but I mean if you shot them with a different camera and they're really creative and really cool and they're lower resolution, we can try and work with it, but ideally what we want is 300 DPI full res and 6 to 12 images. And in terms of submitting to the magazine, you can upload the pictures to a Dropbox account, Google Drive, or any one of those online storage accounts, and then go to vx2magazine.com/submissions, and you'll see a form there on the right side of the website. Just fill it in, put in your photographer information, website, email, all that stuff, and then send us a link to the photos you want us to review for publication. And if I love your photos, you're gonna get published. And that's it, pretty simple. That's the photo talk. Now I'm gonna talk about the releases. Okay, let's talk releases. Nobody wants to do more paperwork than they have to, I know. But in order to publish the photos and put them in the magazine, we need 2 releases. One signed by the copyright holder, one signed by the model. So you'll see 2 releases. One will be a copyright release, and that needs to be filled out and signed by the photographer or whoever owns the copyright of the photos. Usually it's the person who pushes the button on the camera who owns the copyright according to copyright law. So copyright holder, download that release, fill it out. You can either send it to us digitally or you can print it, scan it, and send it to us that way. The other release is a model artist release, and that needs to be signed by anybody who's in the photo. So if you have 1 model, 1 release, 2 models, 2 releases, 3 models, 3 releases, everybody who's in the photo set needs to sign it. They need to fill it out. It needs to be legitimate, right? So they have to verify their age, their real name. Obviously, we're not gonna, any personal information about the model, their address, we're not gonna put that out publicly. You can fill in, or models, they can fill in their real name, they can fill in their stage name and that kind of stuff. So it's all there. So print those, fill them out, sign them, scan them, send them in, or you can digitally fill them out and send them in, but those have to be submitted with the photos in order for us to be able to print the photos. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers the submission process, but there's one more thing I wanted to talk about before I end this video, and that is creative direction. If you go to the vx2magazine.com/submissions page, there should be a link to a page called Inspiration Gallery. And what I did is I pulled a lot of photos off of Instagram that inspire me, the kinds of photos I would like to see in VX2 magazine. So these photos in this gallery, this inspiration gallery, are representative of the style I'm looking for, they're representative of the mood I'm looking for, they're representative of the types of photos that I'm looking for in terms of submissions in order to publish in the magazine. Now keep in mind, VX2 is a glamour magazine. It's like a fashion glam magazine and an artistic nude magazine. So the photos have to fit into that genre, and the photos in the inspiration gallery kind of fit into that. And hopefully you look at that and it inspires you to create a photo shoot for the magazine. And yeah, that is that. This video is now done. Hopefully that helped. Any questions, message us and we will get back to you. Alright, looking forward to seeing what you guys create, and hopefully I will see you guys on the pages of VX2 very soon. Cheers. Peace out.